Hey everyone, Chris Johnson here with today's insurance agent. Hope you guys had a fantastic 4th of July holiday. I know that my family and I did, but I must admit that while I was sitting around the pool enjoying the holiday this weekend, I couldn't help but think a little about work. Specifically, what we needed to do in preparation for this year's upcoming open enrollment, also known as AEP. And what I was worried about was our marketing and all the things that we need to have in place. But then that got me thinking about all the questions we get each year from our agents about the best marketing strategies and what they need to do to grow their business. So I thought I'd make a quick video today to discuss one of the more important avenues of marketing and one that you can use to impact and grow your business. With that said, we're going to be talking about content marketing today, and I'm going to go over things like what exactly is content marketing? What's the purpose? Ways to content market, and why it needs to be a part of your overall marketing strategy. So let's dive in. What exactly is content marketing? Well, that's simple. It is the type of marketing that involves the creation and sharing of material that doesn't necessarily promote your brand, but instead it is intended to encourage interest in your services that you offer. In other words, it promotes the types of insurance you want to offer instead of promoting your business. Now, I already know what you're thinking, guys, and yeah, you're correct. Branding your business is extremely important and doesn't need to be overlooked. But that's a topic that I'm going to be covering in another video, so stay tuned. But for today's purposes, I need you to understand that branding and content marketing serve two totally different functions. So let's talk about the purpose for a minute. And I view the purpose of content marketing as a two-sided coin, with one side feeding off the other. The first purpose is to create the material that demonstrates value in yourself, making yourself the subject matter expert. So whether you're selling Medicare supplement plans, Advantage plans, life insurance, or under 65 health plans, it doesn't matter. You just need to produce good, solid, educational content for your audience. This, in turn, will not only help you become a better agent due to the research you'll have to put in to create the content, but it helps to solidify your position as a subject matter expert in insurance. Which leads me to the other side of the coin, and that is changing their perception of you. What I mean is, people want to do business with an expert, right? These are individuals who really know their stuff. I mean, it's better to do business with an expert than a salesman, isn't it? And that's where content marketing comes in. And that's what it does for you. By putting out your content, people will start to view you as an educator and not a salesperson. Which means people will likely view you as a less threatening person when it's time to actually complete the sale. They know you're there to educate them, not sell them on something, right? So let's take a minute now and spend a few seconds discussing ways to content market. But before we get started, the first thing you need to do before producing any content is to identify your audience. I mean, what's the age range of an ideal prospect for you? I mean, that can vary, right? Depending on the product you want to sell. And that in itself has a huge impact on what you should do. For example, Facebook and email marketing are great ways to content market for people aging into Medicare today. Whereas it might not work so well for the 70 and above crowd, right? But to reach them, you could potentially create a self-published, small, monthly how-to Medicare book that you can leave in local stores that they often frequent. However, let's say you want to become the everything life insurance expert, specifically targeting the 20 and 30-somethings with small kids who are just starting out. Well, to content market there, you could start a blog that talks about parenting, but you put a life insurance twist to it, right? But if you're going to target this crowd, also find that they're heavy on Instagram and they enjoy podcasts. So it's important to use those platforms as well. Now, lastly, I wanted to discuss a more broad sector of the business, and that is the under 65 health insurance prospect base. This is probably the widest group of individuals that you're going to market to because clients' ages can range anywhere from, say, 18 to 64. So if this is your area of concentration, I would say try out podcast, maybe a website blog, or a YouTube channel that talks about health insurance. I mean, can you tell me that you've never used YouTube to see how to do something? I mean, I know I'm personally guilty of it. I mean, I think I can fix anything nowadays with the help of YouTube, of course. So, anyways, as you can see, based on the material that we've covered here today, it's essential to have content marketing as a part of your overall marketing strategy. However, I want you to keep in mind that this is no silver bullet and needs to be part of a larger marketing plan. I also want to warn you that content marketing, well, it's a long game approach, and you must stay consistent putting out new material constantly in order to make it effective. And more bad news I do want to share is that you probably won't see a return for say 6 to 9 months from the first time you post a video or you post a blog. Alright? But I can promise you guys one thing. If you do it correctly and stay consistent, it's worth the effort in the end. So, at this point, I think it's important to mention, for those of you that don't know, our videos are sponsored by the Fika Insurance Group. And for our agents here at Fika that are contracted through us, we offer more tips and tricks, not only on content marketing, but other strategies to help you grow your business. So, I've placed our contact information below if you're interested in learning more. Now, in closing, I want to wish you guys all the success in this year's upcoming open enrollment and in your business. And if you found this content to be helpful, please don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button as you leave. That way you'll be notified of any new content that we put up. I also wanted to mention that if you haven't already, join us on Facebook and our LinkedIn for our agent group at Today's Insurance Agent. Thanks again, everyone, and I hope you have a great day.